Taking a look at the ingredients we won't be using. Firstly, pre-spiced tea. This tea is actually from India, but for the purpose of the video, I'll be using fresh spices to show you the process and what gives the tea its unique flavour. Next up is ginger. It has a lot of health benefits, I'm just not a fan of it in my jar. The same goes for black peppercorns, it's just a preference thing. On to what we will be using. Cloves, a very flavoursome spice used in a variety of dishes like biryanis, curries, even some European dishes. It can even be found in powder form. Cinnamon. This is Cassia Bark, a type of cinnamon which has a rougher texture. I actually prefer this to regular cinnamon when making char because it leaves less of a gritty texture due to the lack of residue powder. Cardamom, similar to cloves with how diverse they are in use and hold incredible flavour. Caraway seeds and fennel seeds, not necessary, but they definitely enhance and elevate the drink. Please don't make the mistake of using cumin seeds. One of my favourite spices, but for savoury dishes, they look similar to the Joanne and Sonf, but just don't belong in char. Now the measurements. A serving for 2. 3 to 4 cloves per person, a 1/5 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 2 cardamom pods per person, but here I'm using more because these pods aren't the freshest and have lost some of their potency. I had forgotten to crush the pods, so I had to take them out of the pot and did that, but you can do this now. 5 to 6 fennel seeds per person, 3 to 4 centimeters of cinnamon per person, just over an inch. These can all be overpowering if you use too much of them, but I like cinnamon, so I always add a little extra. For the pot we'll be using, there isn't anything special about this one. You just need one big enough and preferably easy to pour from. Although there is one traditionally used for char, it's not a must. Place your pan on the stove and bring the water to a boil. 1 cup per person, full cups. I always fill the cups to the brim and add a little extra, maybe 1/5 of a cup. While simmering and boiling, a significant amount of water is lost, so this extra compensates for that. Just double check that we have all of our spices, then add them to the water. Be sure not to boil the spices for too long, as they can turn bitter, so 5 to 10 minutes is enough. You can notice the colour change in the water from the spices infusing with it, signifying that it's time to add the tea bags. Give it a stir and continue to let that boil for a short while. Then reduce the heat to a medium-low or lower and let it simmer gently. Time to add the milk. Pour to preference. Give it a stir to check that you're happy with the colour. At this stage, you can add sugar if you like, or you can add it to the cups that you'll be serving in. Turn the heat to high and bring it to a boil again. Be sure to keep a close eye on the stove, as it can easily overflow. Either turn the heat off completely or remove it from the hob. The char is now ready to serve. You're going to need a sieve when pouring the tea. I prefer the one on the right with the finer mesh. It makes the tea more pure and catches any powders or loose tea leaves. Thank you for watching. Comment your opinions below. Whether it's a thought or suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed and would like to see more recipes. Also, check out my Twitch for more of me. Thank you.